just had a channel epiphany. When it comes to this work, when it comes to the journey that we're on, there is a need for people like this. People who are capable of loving someone from a distance. And what I mean is by that is that on this journey, when it comes to someone who is following the path of the mystic, of the shaman, of the witch, you feel me? Whatever it is that you call your journey when it comes to your path of the wise man, whatever you are, this comes to the shamanic aspect, to portraying the fact that there are a need of people who can step away, who can speak their truth, who can live their truth, who can honor what they feel and honor what they say, even in the midst of fucking up, even in the midst of not always knowing if the decision they are making to step forward, to still go, to still leave, even though I know I love you, I care for you, I want to be near you. Because that's what love does. Love wants to bring you together. But what we don't understand about love is that love can exist over any dimension, space, and time. So it comes a need for people like me and like you who can show and represent that type of love. That you are capable of loving someone in a season, and even if 2 seasons has passed, when you come back again, you still have that same love for that individual. You still are welcoming that individual in with open arms. That individual haven't left your heart space, you know? It's like you are someone who met someone in the summer, and every winter, you have to both go to your own spaces and hibernate. But when the spring comes back around, that's when you come back together. You know, if God didn't create us to be this way, source, divinity, however you see this energy, if source didn't create us to be this way, we wouldn't be able to fulfill our meeting. We wouldn't be able to fulfill our missions. And Spirit said meeting. And we wouldn't be able to fulfill those meetings if we didn't give ourselves time to rest and rejuvenate and regenerate when things are being destroyed, when things are ending, when things are being removed from our existence. Instead of us giving ourselves the time to go through those situations, we try to take that with us into our new season. And that is what causes more decay. If something is rotten, you don't want to put it near your fresh foods because it's going to spoil it too. Come on now. I was out here jogging as this message came through to me, to you, you know. And so I pulled this phone out, and as we first started getting the message out, the ego was in the way because it was another person around who I was picked up on the energy field, because that's just how my gifts work. I'm that sensitive. And instead of me just talking, I was thinking about what I wanted to say. When the message had already came through, I was walking. Get them from a deal. I was walking, right? And I was releasing different mirroring aspects that I was picking up from my twin. And so as I was doing that and coming to a realization of what is me and what was him, I heard Spirit speak to me. I felt the words, and it was basically saying how people like me is needed. Because if we didn't learn how to love someone in a way that your love can exist, even if you're not seeing them, then we won't be able to complete our missions when we're off doing other things. Because when we off in New York or in wherever the fuck we at, we got this person on our mind or these people. Because at the end of the day, let's get real. It's not just about romantic love when it comes to genuine, unconditional love. And if you anything like me, like I'm talking about, you know that you have this same love that you feel for your partner, for your love, for your mother, your father, your friends, your coworkers, anyone that you cherish wholly, you cherish them completely. I keep trying to get this damn rock out my damn shoe. It keep coming in. And that's what I mean. You feel me? That rock. I'm talking about those people who, no matter how many times you cleanse yourself and remove cords, not cutting them, you're removing them, transmuting these energies to the core, to the root, they come back. They come right back around. Although you know as they come back around elevated, may not be as elevated as you. Some may do, some not. But they come back around elevated. And that is to show that these are individuals who are meant to be your companions. And they are wanting to walk that path with you, even if they realize that they're not as equal as you. And when I say as equal as you, I mean in the sense of sometimes we are ahead of people. Sometimes we are ahead of people. And sometimes we are above people. Doesn't make them any less important in the grand scheme of things. And doesn't make you even more important in the grand scheme of things. It just makes you more important for you. in your grand scheme of things. And so that is the message. I feel that message clear in the way. You feel me? That's the thing about me. I get on one damn thing and we start seeing how it connects to everything else. It's like a damn web. The intuition is like a web. You pick up on one little thing and it can take you somewhere else. And you can continue connecting the dots until you get a bigger picture. You know, the web is a story. It's a story of a spider and the work and effort that it put in to create that web. Every web is unique. The patterns that it makes, that the spider spins, is unique. And so every story is unique. Your story is unique. My story is unique. All our stories are unique. Just do it. That's something I've been teaching myself, to just do it. Even what I'm doing right now, I'm not as comfortable with making videos and talking because I'm very particular on how I talk, and I'm very conscious of the words that I say because I taught myself to be so. And because of that, when I'm doing these videos, I also have the ability to feel any individual that's going to connect with this video, even on the present day or any day in the fucking future. And so I've been working through paying attention to that. Basically, everything that I've been doing in this video has been elevation for me. Even with me sharing a message to you, don't feel like because someone or you're not in the space that you feel you should be in, that you are not still being led by spirit, that God is not still using you, that God is not still speaking through you in a way that it knows you can do. We all have a unique way of channeling something and someone, you know? And so I'm gonna leave that shit there. Even if this video make it to the world or just stay in my arsenal for me, it's a message.